Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is Kodeations coming at you today with another video, ladies and gentlemen. And today we've got a brand new first impressions for you guys for the channel, and it's going to be Idle Arena Evolution Legends. That is right, we've been playing this game for a couple of weeks now. We've been checking it out. We've been trying to unlock anything and everything in the game to give you guys an awesome first impressions and to bring it to the channel. And I'm telling you what, guys, you're not going to be disappointed when it comes to this game. Now, I have absolutely no clue why or where the ball was dropped or why the game is not bigger than it is. Maybe it was just the timing that it was launched or dropped at and all the other games that were currently out at its time. I am not sure, but without further ado, as always, if you are new to the channel, please be sure to hit that red subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. We do a variety of mobile gaming content on here, and we are always looking and hunting for the next mobile game to feature on the channel. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, that's enough talking for me. Let's dive right in. Diving right in, ladies and gentlemen, the first thing I want to take a look at when it comes to Idle Arena is my favorite part about this game. And my favorite part is going to be absolutely the hero design. I think the developers have done a fantastic job when it comes to not only the 2D art in this game, but also the 3D character models. Now, I am not joking. When I bring these to you, I'm going to show you these guys. So these guys are the ones that I actually have unlocked. But heading over to the gallery section in the game, you can see every single character that you can absolutely collect in the game. And then not only that, we can also take a look at their evolution. And yes, their evolution is not like the standard evolution in a lot of these Hero Collectors games. They have got loads of cosmetics, skill upgrades, stat increases, and everything. And yes, when I say evolution, I mean cosmetically your hero goes from point A to point C, and it looks completely different and looks way more badass for the amount of time and resources that you invest in them in order to evolve him. So taking a look at one of these guys, for instance, let's take a look at the Paladin. I'm just kidding. I actually have to go back to my hero selection to actually look at the evolution. But once you click on the evolution here, you can see the breakdown. And look at this guy. So he starts off as this little looking, he still looks super cool. Don't get me wrong on that. He looks awesome. But as you level him up and as you basically evolve him, his cosmetic looks start to get really, really sweet. And then last but not least, you get something like this. And as I mentioned before, I mean, just the cosmetics is ridiculously cool looking. We do have a couple of the other ones here we can take a look at. Like, look at this. He starts off as this regular stone golem, turns into this guy, and then boom, he's got these massive braziers on his shoulders. So again, very, very cool. Shout out to the devs on that. I absolutely am in love with the character models. I think they have done a fantastic job. And I mean, I don't know. I could not have done it better myself, I don't think any other game out there has really done a lot of this. I mean, you have something like this. They start off like this, and then they manifest into this crazy looking siren, or whatever you want to call those, wisp. I'm not really sure what they're called in the fantasy world, but just, I mean, the absolute evolution when it comes to these heroes is insane. So shout out to the devs on that one. I am absolutely over the moon when it comes to that. The next thing I want to mention up when it comes to this game is they have loads of events. These developers are not sleeping on the game. They are currently super active in the game. They are constantly putting out new events. There is an event tab easily accessible right here in the game. You got your daily sign-in events, your weeklies, your monthly stuff. You can come through here, and like you can see, you can just see the variety of different things that you can get. And yeah, some of them do have paid events as well, but nevertheless, I mean, it's just absolutely insane the amount of events that this game has put out. And then we'll just go ahead and look at it since we're already here. They do have a pack system, so you can come in here and spend real money. And yes, you can spend real money, anything from super low amounts, as you can see that I've already purchased. You don't want to ask me. Don't ask me about those purchase packs. But taking a look at these here, again, like I said, I am absolutely enjoying this game. I think that they have done a fantastic job when it comes to free to play. And not only that, like I said, the cosmetics, especially when it comes to heroes, is insane. Now, moving on to some of the features in the game that the game has that I think shine and stand out from a lot of other games, or that they have done that's unique. And then, like I said, we'll dive into some of the mainstream idle features as well. But right off the bat, the first thing I want to show you guys is going to be this Gia tree feature in the game. And this feature, nope, just kidding, I lied. Right off the bat, so the first feature I want to show you guys is going to be the campaign portal. So the campaign portal is going to be the basic, I'm going to say 80% of your time spent in the game. You're going to be progressing through this linear idle system. So you can see your guys down here are idling. As you can see, I clicked on the chest to collect the idle rewards. You can see the amount of time that you have been idling, and then not only that, you can actually access your heroes and manifest or manipulate your heroes and stuff here just from this quick menu instead of actually having to go back to the main menu. And then you also do have your turbo farm or your quick farm. Basically, you can farm for a certain amount of time. So you can see that we have 3 chances left for today before reset. We got to spend diamonds in order to achieve those, but nevertheless, super easy, very quick XP for those players that do want to 100% idle in the game as much as possible. Let's go ahead and dive into a round of combat. When you start, you have 3 in the front, 3 in the back, and you can basically, it kind of gives you a tip by saying you can throw your tanks or you want to throw more beefier units in the front, especially when it comes to PvE in this game. And then, like I said, you basically just move them around. You can drag and drop them. I do like this 2D system, card-like system. Now, this game is not a card game. This game is definitely an idle RPG style game. But like I said, I do like this. I love the menu and how you can filter it on the go, on the fly, pick and choose what you want to put in there. And they do also have auras in the game. So you have the squad auras. And again, this is pretty self-explanatory when it comes to a lot of idle RPG games. But nevertheless, this game is definitely on 100% on par with all of its other features. But like I said, I think that they go over the top when it comes to hero customization and design and everything else. Now, there is a auto battle feature, which is what we're currently running on. We are on a 2x speed as you rank up in the game and level up in the game. When it comes to spending real money, you could potentially unlock additional speeds. But again, just taking a look at this, very, very cool. Again, I'm probably going to lose this battle because I've progressed so far already prior to the video. But again, you can see the elemental advantages and disadvantages and what you get for those specific races against you. And I really do like this feature here. They have the ability to look at all of the additional buffs. Sorry, it cut off super fast, but you got the point. That's going to be your basic combat. But again, I really, really like it. It's super, super cool. The next thing up that I want to show you is another really cool feature in this game. Even though this is an idle game, they do have some, well, like I mentioned before, roguelite features, or basically features that you can spend a lot of time in the game actually playing manually and spending time in the game versus just getting in, spending 5 minutes or 10 minutes and just getting out or turning the game off. Now, that is okay. That's acceptable. You can definitely do that 100%, but this game does do a fantastic job by giving you enough stuff to get in there and spend loads of time if that is something that you're interested in. So this is one of those examples. So taking a look at this, this is the character that we have on screen. I have a virtual joystick, as you can see right here. You will probably not have that on your phone. You're going to more than likely just be able to move your thumb over there. Well, I say more than likely, you will, because I've already played this on my mobile phone as well as on the PC on BlueStacks emulator. So again, but it's really, really cool. You can actually control your guy around. Now, you do not perform any combat in this system. You do come through. You can collect different items. As you can see here, we just walked over top of those barrels or those jugs. They open up, we collect the rewards. The same thing here. Now, when you get to a chest, this little button over here will pop up a hand. You can collect the items from the chest and everything like that. And then when you come in contact with a enemy, for instance, let's see if we can actually get in contact one to show you guys. For example, you can see here, see the hand pops up. We can collect this. And this is just going to be something or a cube, basically. So it's whatever. We'll just go ahead and show it. We're already here. We're going to go ahead and click this. We're going to click free. It's going to throw the dice around, roll them around, and then you can see that since they do not match, we collect whatever reward are there, and you can collect additional rewards by matching all of the different cubes. So again, it's very, very self-explanatory, but like I said, there's loads of different things to do. So you come in here, you can collect chests, you can bust pots, you can collect the rewards, and then when you run into heroes, you can see right here, once we get into one of their lines of defense, it basically will prompt us to battle, and again, you can assemble your squad, and then it goes back to that basic idle combat system that we have set up. So again, very, very nice, very, very easy, but I do like the fact that it's a rogue-like system. It gives you the ability to spend a little bit more time in the game than just hopping in and out. The next thing up that they do have is going to be your endless tower or your endless temple or whatever you want to call it. But this is basically in almost every single idle style game, they have the endless tower mode. Now they do go a little bit further in giving you different sections of the tower that you can adventure that does pertain to specific races, which I do like that. And then, like I said, the tower mode is pretty self-explanatory, very, very simple. You click the battle button, it's going to show you your lineup and what the enemy lineup is. You can adjust it on the fly, and you basically just collect rewards the further you climb in the tower. Nothing really new to see here, but I do like the fact that they have those race-specific portions of the tower as well, just because to give you a little bit of variety. But that's going to be it for that. The next up, that they do have a second rogue-like system in the game, and that's going to be this air cruiser. Once you get to a certain level in the game, you can unlock this as well. And this is, again, it's going to be something that you can manually move your character around. You can visit specific things. So, for instance, you can click on this here, and then, you know, there's a spring here that you can restore 1 mobility, restores up to 5, so it's just a fountain of fertility. So, again, very, very cool. You can come in here, you can talk to these guys, or you know, secret markets, for instance. You can talk here, buy certain items from them if you wish, and then you can also collect certain things, activate certain things, just basically collect additional resources. So, again, very, very cool, and then also do battles and stuff in there as well. The next thing up, the system that they do have that is prevalent in most games, but that's going to be your guild system. So in the guild, this is, again, not lackluster when it comes to things to actually do in the game. So they do have boss stages. You can go through, you can just basically fight them, contribute your 2 fights per day for your boss. You get a handful of rewards from doing so. There is a rank system as well that you can compete with your other guild members. They do have a tech system here as well that you can come in here and pump into specific race stuff and or specific stats that to go across everything. You can see on the left-hand side, we've got general, attack, defense, and support, different you know, trees that you can pump into as well for the additional bonuses. The manage system, so you can manage all of your stuff. And yes, you can even change you know, some of your aesthetics, I guess is what you want to call it, on your banners as well. So very, very cool. They do have a quest system, so you can get in here and do your daily quest or your quest board. And again, I mean, it's very, very straightforward when it comes to the guild system in the game, but again, not lackluster when it comes to things to actually do. Then moving on to the next thing I want to show you, and I'm just kind of doing this in level of importance and or, you know, what you guys want to see. The next thing up that we've got is going to be the Soul Temple. So the Soul Temple is going to be where you can come in here and actually decompose your heroes. You can reset those heroes early on in the game. It is free to reset your heroes, and then as you progress further on in the game, or you reset heroes over and over again, the cost actually goes up a little bit, but again, it is all based on in-game resources, not spending real money to do so or locked behind a paywall. Now, they do have artifacts in the game that you can actually smelt here to get additional enhancement cores, and then again, you can revert heroes once you level them up to a certain point. So again, very straightforward, but nevertheless, you love to see features like this in the game, especially when it comes to reset features, because it gives you the ability and flexibility to use additional heroes. Now, the next thing up that I wanted to show you is going to be the library section in the game. This is going to be where you can actually take your 6th level or your 6 top heroes that you have invested in and leveled up, and then you can actually boost additional heroes. So you can see we currently have 12 slots available, or as disciples, as what they call them in the game, and you can see that they are being pushed to 120, and that's because that is the lowest level hero that I have pumped resources into, and they are currently sitting at that 120 mark. But as I progress these heroes, they go further than 120. These disciples here levels will actually go up. So again, a lot of other idle games have this feature, but again, you love to see this feature in a games because it gives you the flexibility to use additional heroes. Next up, we do have the Summoning Altar. So the Summoning Altar right off the bat is going to be super, super sweet. So the animation, you basically summons a crystal. You do have your friendship summons as well. You've got heroic summons, and then after you summon so much, you will then be able to unlock I think a guaranteed legendary. It's been a while, as you can see here. I've been climbing, so once I get there, we'll be taking a look at that. But as always with a lot of these idle games, this game is going to be like AFK Arena, in the sense that you want to spend your gems and diamonds on actual summons and not on a whole lot of other things in the game. So this game is going to be based upon doing as many summons as possible. You will notice that we do get some of these heroic summoning stones, which we do have 30 of those built up. But like I said, the diamonds is going to be where you're going to spend a lot on summons. It's just highly advised to do that. And last but not least, they do have a wish list system, so you can come in here kind of like AFK Arena, select who you would like to increase the chances for summoning on that specific faction. But again, very, very cool. I would love it a lot. Moving in to the next section. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, we will have a summoning video coming out after this video very, very shortly, or very, very soon. I'm going to say 1 or 2 days after this. We've been hoarding it up, and I would love to do a summoning session. So stay tuned on the channel for that. Make sure that you have the notification bell turned on so that way you can get notified as soon as I drop that summoning video if you are interested in checking it out. The next thing up, I'm going to just jump through really, really quick because they're not really big, you know, things in the game to take advantage of, but they do have like an ancient circle where you can specifically summon from specific races or factions that you wish. They've got a market system with all the different stores in the game that you can buy from. They've got a treasure tavern system, which you could come in here and do daily quest that you can, you know, refresh and spend, you know, diamonds to refresh in the game. And you can only hold so many, and as you level up, you can hold and unlock more. So very straightforward when it comes to that. They do have a arena system in the game as well, so you can come in here and do PvP. They got the Champions Trial as the ranking system, their standard arena, and then the top duel, which is yet to come. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I absolutely love this game so far. I've invested quite a bit of time into it. As you can see, we are hitting that level 71. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's going to be it for me. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about some Idle Arena. Are you guys interested in featuring it more on the channel? I am absolutely having a blast playing the game. So without further ado, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you get a notification every time I drop a video. And I will see you guys on the next one.